So this one is Maria de Jesus, mother of Weeping Rocks. It starts early, before you learn to speak, even before you leave the hospital in your mother's arms, that your body is not your own, that women's paychecks are cut short, that women's wombs remain law-controlled. You'd think after all these years, things would be different. The pink that casts your gender, a diaphanous cage, passing as rosy charm, a fine chainmail to be worn at all times. And so, I'll start by saying I didn't know what diaphanous meant. So I looked it up, and it means light, delicate, and translucent. And with that translucent part being a part of the definition, I thought this was a really good word choice, instead of just saying something like fragile or delicate, because it really stuck out from the foreword, when they mention invisibilized women of the border, and I thought that really speaks to the invisibleness and how women are often put into this mold of needing to, or women often feel the need to fit a certain mold and do certain things, act a certain way, become mothers. I think that's really evident in this poem too, as she talks about your mother's arms, and when she says your body is not your own. I think that could be interpreted in two ways. As motherhood, and the physical part of that, and also just in a patriarchal way, And then this is Maria de Los Angeles, Heaven's Nest, on page 8. Exploitation has no limits, man's hypocrisy even less. Human history is smeared with the filth of their spread. Nefarious tentacles grip everything from politics to genes. All that denim walking New York and LA streets, cut and sewn in places like Quidad, Juarez, and Bangladesh. Do you, beloved, know those fingerprints? Do you know whose fingerprints trace the clothes you wear? Inside Maquia's grim labor camps, hands flutter at racing speeds. Women darning garments, stitching bras, shirts, jeans, propelling fashion's industry's fickle needs. Fingers swollen with aching mother's fingers, daughter's fingers bent, warped fingers, appendages to sugarless hands. And so for this one, I really appreciated it just because it, of course, has that feminist lens that all these poems really have, but it touches on exploitation of other countries. And I learned when she says inside Maquia's that those are Mexican factories that are run by foreign countries. So that, again, just puts the emphasis on the exploitation. And then, just talking about all the denim, and do you know whose fingerprints trace the clothes you wear, just that fast fashion piece kind of, and the negative connotations attached with that.